Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Hey Todd, disappointing to lose it at the end there. What did you make of the game?
Well, I'm not going to make any excuses for our first 8 minutes of that hockey game. I thought we were atrocious. I thought that, we were either feeling sorry for ourselves for circumstances out of our control, or we just looked scared to compete, regardless of the reasons behind it. I was forced to call a timeout. I think after that we were significantly better the rest of the night, and I had also said to the guys, the big thing for me was that yes, mistakes were made. I mean, Ricky, that's what the games. That's where you take advantage of teams and you take advantage of those situations. But the guys dug in, and I think that certainly their effort has to be appreciated, and their recovery has to be appreciated tonight. And I felt bad for them because, I was asking a lot out of a number of individuals tonight, and I think they can be proud of their performance tonight.
But did you think it was a big miss for us tonight, not having Danik and Mike Gazzola in the lineup?
Yeah, I think it was Jeff had mentioned to me, that's 44 points out of our lineup already this season. So anytime you lose two key players like that out of your lineup, they factor in so many events that it's bound to have an effect, and it trickled down, and it took us a while to recover. But once we did, our extremely short bench dug in.
Again, so it must be a positive for you that the guys dug in despite those two guys being missing tonight.
Yeah, I think that where we've been guilty of this year is, whether it's for a very short period of time, whether it's for 8 minutes, we shut off and we don't compete. We're not seeing a complete 60 minutes. And remember what I said earlier, a complete 60 minutes, mistakes will be made, but if you're out there competing and involved in the game, what more can I ask for, right? As a coach, it's when we completely shut off that's where we run ourselves into a little bit of trouble, and make the game certainly more difficult on ourselves.
You see as well, kind of on top of that, that effort level then brings the support of the crowd on behind, and that's a vital part of games here at Fife Ice Arena.
Well, I think I've been saying that for the last 20 years. The crowd here will recognize an effort. All of a sudden, you see penalties or potential penalties. Potential penalties because we're skating, we're moving, and we're creating that. When you simply just sit back and let a team have their way, that's where I get a sense of frustration from the crowd. It's the same thing for coaching staff and even some of the players on the bench.
We're going to another difficult weekend next weekend, Sheffield and Guildford. What are you expecting from that next weekend?
Yeah, well, obviously the status of Mike Gazzola is unknown. That was a call made right before warm-up. He got injured last night, and then missing a key player like Goche is obviously going to put us, in a similar position tonight, and we're going to have to go in and compete against this team.